Hi guys, today I'm going to explain lesson 2.2 meiosis. Before I begin explaining the process of meiosis and what are the stages of meiosis, we need to understand what is the purpose of meiosis and where does it take place. That's why I need to compare it with mitosis. So look at this slide, please. In this slide, you can see the difference between a somatic cell, which is a body cell. An example of body cell is a nerve cell, a stomach cell, a muscle cell, versus the gamete, which is called also sex cell, or what we know for male sperm cells and females egg cells. So what is the difference between a somatic cell or body cell and a gamete? A somatic cell is produced by mitosis, while a gamete or sex cell is produced by meiosis. So any of your body cells, the nerves, the muscle cells, the stomach cell, except of course for nerve cells, they can undergo a cell division called mitosis. So one cell will divide by mitosis to give you two copies of this cell, while a gamete or a sex cell is made up through a different process called meiosis, and of course later on we're going to be talking about this process. What you need also to know about the difference between body cells and sex cells is the number of chromosomes inside of the cell. So in body cells or somatic cells, we have 46 chromosomes inside of the nucleus. That's why we give the chromosomal formula for this cell 2n equal to 46. What do they mean by 2n? N is the set of chromosomes. So they say that we have two sets of chromosomes and each set is equal to 23. What do I mean by that? I mean that you take 23 chromosomes from your father and 23 chromosomes from your mother to make up this full set of chromosome equal to 46. While if I look at a gamete or sex cell made by meiosis, I'm going to find that the number of chromosome is equal to 23. So it is half the number of chromosome found in body cells. So I'm going to repeat a little bit. You can see three differences here between body cells and gametes. Body cells are diploid. It means they contain 2n equal to 46 chromosomes, while gametes are called haploid. Haploid, it's like coming from the word half. So haploid, it means they contain n equal to 23 chromosome. Body cells are produced by mitosis, while gametes or sex cells are produced by meiosis. Examples of body cells are muscle cell, nerve cell, stomach cell, and examples of gametes or sex cells are sperm cell and egg cell. So before sexual reproduction can take place, each parent produces sex cells. Sex cells, we said that they have half of the genetic information that body cells have. It means half of the number of chromosomes. When genetic information from two parents combines, the offspring will have one full set of genetic information. So when I talk about combination of genetic information, it means I'm talking about fertilization. When I have a sperm cell fertilizing an egg cell. So the sperm cell has 23 chromosomes and the egg cell has 23 chromosomes. Together they will give me the offspring, which is the zygote that contains 46 chromosomes. So now you understand why I should have 23 chromosomes in the sperm and egg cell instead of 46. Now we say that in body cells, chromosomes are found in pairs of homologous chromosomes. So if you look at the 46 chromosomes, I can group them according to their shape and size into 23 pairs of chromosomes. These pairs are called homologous chromosomes. So one pair of homologous chromosome is made up of one chromosome coming from the father or paternal chromosome and one chromosome coming from the mother or maternal chromosome. So homologous chromosomes carry the same genes, however, some may be different versions of the genes. So if you look at the 23 pairs of chromosomes, they are grouped according to their shape and size. Every two chromosomes that look exactly the same and carry the same genes I put them together to form a pair of homologous chromosomes. So I repeat that homologous chromosomes are made up of paternal and maternal chromosomes that carry the same genes. So in your body cells, you have 46 chromosomes, or we can say 23 pairs of chromosomes. One chromosome pair is made up of sex chromosomes, which control the development of sexual characteristics. So if you look at the chromosomes found in body cells, you're going to see that the pair number 23, or the 23rd pair of homologous chromosome, is called sex chromosome. These sex chromosomes determine the gender of a human being. So a boy has one X and one Y as sex chromosomes, while a girl has XX. So always female have two X chromosome, while male have X and Y chromosome. This is the difference between male and female regarding the sex chromosomes that they have in their nucleus. So we said that most human body cells contain 46 chromosomes, while sex cells are gametes. They have half the usual number of chromosomes, so they contain 23 chromosomes, meaning that the gametes are haploid, while the body cells are diploid. Now, where can we find these gametes? Where are they produced? They are produced in the reproductive organs, the male and the female reproductive organs. So if you look at this diagram, it's easy to understand because the first picture is showing you a somatic cell. It means a normal body cell that can produce by mitosis, reproduce by mitosis or grow by mitosis. So this cell contains 2N, it means 46 chromosome. After mitosis, I also have a cell with 2N, it means 46 chromosomes. What is happening with meiosis? Meiosis occurs in your reproductive organs. So in males, it occurs in testicles, while in females, it occurs in ovaries. So only in these two reproductive organs, I can see the process of meiosis. So meiosis begins with types of cells that we call germline cell. These germline cells are found in your reproductive organs. I repeat, testicles for male and ovaries for female. These germline cells, of course, they are diploid cells. They contain 2N equal to 46 chromosomes. But when they undergo meiosis, they will give me the germ cells or the gametes or sex cells or sperm cells for male and egg cells for female. If you look at this diagram, you can see that the egg and sperm, they contain N chromosomes, so half the number of the mother cell. Look at this. After the egg and sperm join together or combine together by fertilization, they will give me the zygote or the offspring that, of course, has 2N chromosome, because I had N from the egg and from the sperm. I add them together to get a cell called zygote, which is the offspring that contains 2N chromosome. And then this offspring will grow by mitosis to give me a full body, and all the body cells of your body contain 46 chromosomes. So until now, you have to understand that meiosis occurs in reproductive organs only to produce gametes or sex cells that contain half the amount of chromosomes. It means 23 chromosomes, not 46. So look at this. This is a picture showing a fertilization. I have the sperm cell here containing, let's say we're going to assume that this sperm cell has one chromosome. The egg cell also has one chromosome. Together they will give me a zygote that has two chromosomes. What is happening in your body is that the sperm cell has 23 chromosomes for male, and for the female they have the egg cells that contain 23 chromosomes. After fertilization, they will give me an offspring that has 46 chromosomes, which is the normal number of chromosome in human body. So mitosis produces two new cells that contain exact copies of the chromosomes in parent cell. This is what is different than meiosis. So a different kind of cell division is needed to produce sex cells, which is meiosis. Next time, in the next video, I will be talking about the parts of meiosis, It means prophase, anaphase, metaphase, telophase, all the phases required to accomplish meiosis.